Okay, folks, so here we are again, another edition of Garage Talk Plaza. Got my Joe here. Had a past couple of interesting days. So I think it was, what's today, Thursday? So I'm getting my strength back, and I figured it'd be a good time to go up and see Cheryl one last time. So I call up the place she's in, and I said, "Do you allow visitors in?" "Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have a total open door policy. So who are you?" So I tell him and everything, and "Oh, yeah, she'd probably love to see you. She recognizes her sons and her grandkids and everything. So come on up, it'd be great." So I get in the car, and it's a 500-mile trip. So I get into the car, I get all the way up there, and it's dark out now, and I go in the place, and who are you here to see? Cheryl Kaiser. "Oh, you can't see her." "What?" "Well, her son says they don't want you seeing her because she's going to get upset if she sees you." So I'm like, she's going to get upset? What about me? She's not going to remember. So I'm like, so I call up Michael, her son. He goes, "Oh, no, she gets too upset when she sees you." And I'm like, so I'm thinking to myself, hey, I was the one that changed her diaper, before you guys decided to step in. And now I can't see her. So I'm like, okay, what are you going to do? "Sir, we need you to leave." So, okay, so I leave. And I'm like, now I'm in freaking Cleveland, right? It's dark out. I don't know where the fuck I am. So I'm trying to find a hotel. So I see this like Wyndham, but it's dark out now and I can't really see that good at night anymore. So I go into Wyndham is absolutely gigantic. I don't know, it looks like it's maybe 10 stories high. So there's this lady working at the front desk who's an Emmy. And I know that's not politically correct, but so she's got the phone jammed in her ear. And there's two guys ahead of me. This is right by the airport, so they get a lot of airport people. So I go, "Do you have any rooms?" And she ignores me because I'm not going to wait there if they don't have any rooms. So I go, "Do you have any rooms?" So she goes, "I'm checking on the phone now." I say, they have the manager. This is a Wyndham, right? It's supposed to be like an upscale place. They have the manager going from room to room to see if they're empty. I'm like, oh, what? So anyway, long story short, 20 minutes later, two guys ahead of me, I get a room. It's $200 a night. It wasn't a bad room, but the difference between the north and the south is that when I went down to see my sister, I stayed in I don't know, Holiday Inn Express or something like that. And the Wyndham, the toilet didn't flush, so I had to manually flush the toilet. And then there was like one. This was $200 a night as opposed to like $100 when I stayed by Wally's house. There was one thing of coffee for breakfast. When I went to Wally's, they had this incredible breakfast for free: sausage, bacon, muffins. I mean, a lot of it too, and it was really good. In the north, no, fuck you, that's it. So, um, everything is now Easy Pass. So I don't know what easy. I'm an old guy now. I don't know how anything works. So, uh, I'm going up 77 in West Virginia, and it's a toll road. So I go to the first Easy Pass, and I go, "Do you take credit cards?" "No, we don't take credit cards." So I'm like, well, that's all I got. So she gives me a receipt. She has me sign it, and I says, "What should I do?" Because the last time when I was up in New York going over the Tappan Zee Bridge and everything, all they have is Easy Passes. So I just drove through them, and they sent me a bill because they take a picture of your license plate. So she goes, "Yeah, you can do that, and they'll probably just take a picture of your license plate and send you a bill." All right, so I'm doing that. So going up, now I'm on the Ohio Turnpike, which is a toll road too. So, but the Easy Pass on the Ohio Turnpike is a gate that comes down, and you can't come through unless you have an Easy Pass. But I don't have an Easy Pass. So it says call for help. So you have to pull up a little bit. open the door of the car, and press the button. Right now, there's people in behind me. I'm an old guy standing out there in the middle of Ohio Turnpike in the middle of winter, and I hear this lady go, "I'll be there in a minute." So I go. Now my car is pulled up by the gate. I go back to where the toll taker is to wait for her to come. So she comes there, and she goes, "Oh shit, you scared me." I'm like, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" So I pay her, and she gives me my credit card back and goes like that. So I'm like, this is the funny stuff that happens in everyday life. So I stay in a room. I come back yesterday morning. Now it had snowed in Ohio Tuesday and Tuesday night. So I'm coming back yesterday morning, and what are they doing in Ohio Wednesday morning after it snowed? They're brining the roads. So, only in America, you can't make this shit up. You can't. It's just. I love going on the road because something always happens that's funny and shit. And plus, now that I got my phone and Bluetooth working, I can listen to the Fairleigh Dickinson station all the way up and all the way back. And this car is so cool because you don't really have to drive it. You set the cruise control like 75, and then speed limits are 70, and everybody's going like 75 and 80. So it just follows the guy in front of you. I didn't touch the brake pedal from Ohio to like probably West Virginia because it's just the guy in front of you stops, it stops itself. You tap the gas pedal again, it follows that guy. If he's going 70, 50, 60, whatever, just keeps going. So it was a fun trip. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't get to see her, but from what I understand is she's in bad shape, and people thought around me, my friends here thought it wasn't a good idea that I went up, but I did want to say one last goodbye to her before we both croak. But, if the powers that be don't want you to, what are you going to do? Just fuck it and go to Wyndham for $200. The toilet doesn't flush. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun, and I did take a couple pictures of going over the Ohio River. And there's another one that I'll try to get on. There's this bridge in West Virginia that's so colorful. It's colored blue and yellow. I guess that's the state colors or something. And I'll have to try to find that video and put it on. But man, I forgot how much I enjoyed road trips. So this was like almost, I think, 8 hours to get up there. So going down to Wally's for Christmas for 5 hours is going to be a cakewalk. So yeah, it was fun. I mean, again, it's too bad I didn't get to see her. So I was really getting excited to see her again. I haven't seen her in almost, I don't know, 8, 10 months. So, but, and the place is a shithole too. It's Medicaid, it smells, and I don't know how they could put their mother in there, but that's not my call. He has power of attorney, so, and the one son is making a lot of money. I think he probably makes $250,000 a year. He could afford a better place, but it's obviously nobody likes anybody in that family, which is completely new to me because I never saw that in her at all. So it is what it is. Oh well, what do the old folks say? C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, subscribe and like.